So at the gym, I think it's very important to listen to music that gets you pumped up or whatever. And I came across a band called Him that, back in the day they were part of the Bam Margera. That show that was just fucking completely horrendous. I could never watch. I hate Bam Margera. Everything about him is just disgusting. He's just a disgusting fucking human being. But this band, Him, they kind of have some satanic, they are a satanic band, but they're playing it cool and softcore, and they're not really. But when you listen to their lyrics, they got a couple good songs, like Killing Loneliness and some other songs that I'll put in my playlist. But I was listening to some of their songs, and they're really about committing suicide, and it's not even like hidden, it's not even subliminal, it's not even, you have kids listening to this music, going to high school, falling in love, and they meet somebody and they think that's all there is, and that person betrays them, and you're singing and telling them to, go ahead and get rid of yourself, and that there's some kind of like magical afterlife when you kill yourself, and that you're gonna like float off into some love, like helium-filled universe where everything is flowers and butterflies and free chocolate on Fridays. It's not really what is going to happen. And I just think about the responsibility of how irresponsible it is to sing about suicide in such a way to make it sound like it's okay to commit suicide. It's okay to be, to fall in love and, be so intense that if it doesn't work out, or if it is working out, and maybe we've reached the climax or the zenith of whatever, and if we kill ourselves, we'll always be like this, and it's a lie. And you know what I mean? Like, it's a lie that they're really just, they're just lying to you. There's some people that believe that when you kill yourself, you go directly to hell, and that's nowhere in the Bible, that's the unforgivable sin, I believe that if you were a Christian and you gave your life to Christ, and somehow you got on that side of the fence, I've had a couple instances where I've taken antidepressants, and they made me fucking Looney Tunes, and I could have very well easily fucking hurt myself. And I can tell you that if you were to kill yourself and you had God in your life and you were a born-again Christian and you had a personal relationship, I highly doubt that God is going to leave you when you need him the most. Do you know what I mean? But for people that are they don't believe in anything, like atheists, and they're going to have a rude awakening. But to sing about that, and to, like, even like some NoFX songs, like they're anti-God and, blah, 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 and they really, he's a Jew, he hates God, and this, that, and the other thing, and he's living this very reckless drug swinger, everything is, edgy lifestyle, Fat Mike. But at the end of the day, you're singing about how much God is repulsive and you hate Christians and all this stuff, but you can't sing about hating Jews. Do you know what I mean? It's always that special group of elite, you can't even say the name because they'll destroy this video. They spread hatred. Do you know what I mean? Like, NoFX spreads hatred against Christians. And it's a shame because he's a talented musician, he's a great writer, he's a great lyricist, he's a great bass player, he's good at it. I mean, he's the closest thing we have to Kurt Cobain, and it's a shame that, listen, you can believe in whatever you want, and you can have your own opinion, but you can, but when it comes from that side where hate is involved, and there's nothing wrong with being frustrated with people. There's nothing wrong with being frustrated with a group of people. It doesn't mean you're racist. But when you sing about, how dumb Christians are and you wish they would die and this, that, and the other thing, and, so what you're telling me is And Fat Mike's even said there's holes in evolution. So what do you think happens when you die? You know? Like, there was nothing, and then something happened. Oh, I just can't, I tried to get there, you know? When I look at, like, my cat and the way its eyes pulse, or when I think about being a human being and you can take, you know, blood pressure medicine, you have this, you have that, you have your kid, I mean, so complex, but you're singing about, you know, hating God, and, you know, God did, and it's all fables and fairy tales and, you know, all this stuff. But there's proof that the flood happened, you know. There's proof that Jesus died on the cross. Now, whether you want to believe in evolution or you want to believe in the fairy tale of, you know, monkeys, like Joe Rogan, monkeys coming from the water and taking mushrooms, you believe whatever you want, but you better hope at the end that you're right, because everywhere I look outside tells me that there was a creator, and there is a creator, and he's still around. And it's just one of these things that people just, it's not cool, you know. Like, there's a movement, an anti-God movement that is going full steam ahead, because people are you know, like, developing this thing that it's cool to hate God, but they're not giving you any answers, if you know what I mean. I gotta go. This pit bull's loose over here, and I don't want him to get at my cats.